Hey there friends, welcome back to some more Shadowrun Dragonfall. When we last left off, there was character development. So much character development. Not much plot, not much anything else, just character development. Well, we did find out some stuff from Amsel about the mercenaries that were trying to... Oh god, I have an itchy ear right off the bat. Oh, 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 okay. Life is better. We learned some stuff about the mercenaries from Amsel, especially the big orc dude that tried to kill us at the beginning of the game. Found out some stuff about him. He worships the fire dragon, which means she has a cult, which is kind of scary because if she has a cult, that means we can't really do much to like dissuade them or anything. They're going to want to come kill us. But we still need to get the money for Alice, and so we can find that guy. I can't remember his name. So let's get on with the rest of the game. First things first, let me see how many things there are on the second DVD real quick. Oh wait, there's 3 DVDs now. That's a lot of DVDs. Oh my god, it's a lot of... Okay. How many's on the third DVD? Okay. We're gonna do them. We're gonna do. Okay, when I come back from the next mission, we will go ahead and do. We'll watch the DVDs, but that's just way too many for today. So I kind of want to get some stuff done. So we can do either this job that we have here because how much we have? We have almost half in the Alice Fund, or so we can do the job with the Mark 6 or whatever, or we can go do. Let's go to the cafe and talk to Fraulein Frar something. I can't remember her name. I can't remember anything. It's in the morning. I just woke up literally probably 20 minutes ago. So, we're gonna go see what she wants. I know we have to go meet her here at the cafe. But does Cammy have anything new? That's the most important thing. Hey, Cammy. Oh, no, she's busy. She doesn't want anything to do with us. My life. Wait, okay, so is that a optional? It's not optional. I'm hoping that if I do a job and I make enough money that I can do the next job. You know what? I'm going to go accept this job just so I have it, and then maybe I won't lose it. If that makes sense. Open the jobs directory. View all pending and active jobs. Yeah, okay. I think we read this one. Yeah, he wants us to... Yeah, okay. Accept the job. And... back. Okay. Walk away. Okay, so we have this job. Now... Can I still meet with... Yes, I can. So, let's go meet with Mueller now. I just want to have that in my journal-y thingy, just in case. I want to get screwed out of a quest. I want you to see everything. Go. Why is Luca here? Something tells me that's not good. Alright. Frau Mueller. As you press your way forward through the cozy, smoke-filled confines of Cafe Svi, you catch a sight of Frau Mueller. She appears as Amsel described her, an impressive-looking woman of Atslander descent. Aztlander. That's a weird word. With coffee-colored skin and dark, wavy hair, everything about her screams corporate executive. From her expensive-looking suit to her tastefully understated makeup. She's obviously nervous, but she's hiding it well. She locks eyes with you and hesitates only slightly before speaking. Silton McFarkles, I presume? Herr Amsel told me that I should meet you here. He wasn't lying. He said that you had a job for me. She holds her silence for a moment, then nods. Yes. Yes, I do. In truth, I'm desperate for your help. Tell me what you need, Frau Mueller. She offers you a small smile. An assumed name, obviously. But I've been told that this is how you people do business. Oh, I don't have corporate stuff. She straightens her seat and tries on a smile. It hangs there for a second, then fades away. She sighs. From my accent, you've no doubt inferred I'm an Aztlander. Aztlander. That is Aztlander. Aztlander. It's a weird word. Further, you may have guessed who I work for. Care to fill me in? Aztechnology, the only Aztlan-based corporation operating in Germany. I have been with the company for over a decade. Over the course of my employment, I've worked on a great many projects, from the innocuous to the obscene. My hands have touched it all. Never once did I question the wisdom of our research. Never once did I consider blowing the whistle on my employers. I kept my nose down, worked hard, and excelled at the tasks set before me. Go on, please. Last month I was transferred from my home in that place. Yeah, from there. We're gonna call it Chicago. She was transferred from Chicago. They told me that an employee of my caliber was needed in Berlin, and that I would be working on a project with wide-reaching applications. The only other detail that I was given was the name of the project, Bloodline. Catchy. She looks you in the eye for the first time. You can see the cracks in her composure. She's doing a good job of hiding it, but deep down, this woman is terrified. I've seen many terrible things in my life, Sultan McFarkles. Intento Chicago. Blood magic is a commonplace. Take a moment to imagine what that means. In the underground markets, people are bought and sold as chattel. Chattel? I'm sure that's like cigarettes or something. Street children are rounded up and bled like lambs. Okay, that's not cool. I witnessed all these things by the age of 12. She takes a deep breath and lets it out slowly. Seeing such things, it changes you. Makes you numb. But what I found out when I arrived here was worse. This project, it horrifies me, Sultan McFarkles, and it must be stopped. Tell me everything you know about Bloodline. She shakes her head. The less you know, the better, for the both of us. You'll just have to trust me on that. You only need to know that it's evil and that it's not a word I use lightly. Evil is a childish term, Frau Mueller. There is no such thing as good and evil, black and white. The sooner you learn that, the better. If you won't tell me about this bloodline, how do you expect me to stop it? Simple. She leans in and looks you in the eye. I want you to bring the building down. The computers, the research data, the mages and scientists that are working to bring about this abomination, I want all of them burned to ash and buried in rubble. No compromises and no exceptions. Her tone softens. I'm sure that you have unanswered questions, but I'm not in the habit of dealing with Shadowrunners. In truth, I've spent the majority of my career living in fear of you people, but I do know that you're the only ones who can get this done. So tell me, Sultan McFarkles, is there anything more that you need to hear from me, or are you ready to make a decision? I'm not a demolitions expert, Frau Mueller. How do you expect me to level a building? You don't need to be. All that you need is a computer decker. The facility is powered by a number of on-site generators. There are safeguards in place to prevent them from overloading. In the event of a power spike, the system is designed to shut itself down. But I know you can disable those safeguards. Once the generators begin to overload, you'll have a limited time to reach a safe distance. The explosion will be Catastrophic. What about any innocent people in the building? None of us are innocent, Sultan McFarkles. But if you need to salve your conscience, the rest assured that by the hour of your approach, only personnel authorized to be on site will be security and senior members on the research team, and I assure you, neither are innocent in this matter. If the Bloodline project reaches completion, nobody will be safe ever again. This sounds like hyperbole, I know, but it isn't. The Bloodline project will lead to countless deaths. I'm certain enough of this to hire you, despite the fact that doing so will probably cost me my own life. What can you tell me about building security? Expect it to be tight. In addition to their standard security team, Aztecology has taken out a knight-errant high-threat response team contract to protect the building. Corporate doesn't seem to mind contracting a competitor for emergency response services. That should give you some indication as to the uniqueness of the project. At any rate, I believe that I've come up with a solution to the knight-errant problem. I'll discuss the matter with your heir, Amsel, if you decide to take the job. Let's talk compensation. 36,000 new yen. As I told your heir, Amsel, that's what I can have allocated for the job. That's fair. It's better than fair. I've done my homework, Sultan McFarkles. I've made a decision. You know what? Bloodline is bad. That place is going down. Her face visibly brightens. In that case, it's a deal. I can't tell you how relieved I am, Sultan McFarkles. Thank you for helping me in this nightmare to an end. I will iron out the remaining details with your heir, Absel. He'll want to talk this over with you anyway, I'm sure. You're a good man, Sultan McFarkles. You're saving more lives than you know. So, what's up, Luca? I'm guessing you have something to say to me. Well, see you around. Okay, guess you don't. Peace. So we have 2 jobs we can do. I say, let's go ahead and get the prototype 1 Mark 7, 6 out of the way. So let's go and do that one now. We have no one else we really need to talk to. We're good. So, Mark 7 Prototype E7. Or train. We are going to assemble to get the Mark 6 prototype. Yep. Let's go! And we're going to take the usual Glory, Jaeger, and Blitz. Hopefully Blitz isn't terrible. What is he wearing? Oh, just his regular outfit. Got a new gun. It's fancy. Alright, confirm. Let's go to the ag chemical plant or chemi or chemi or whatever. We're gonna go and blow shit up. Yes, we are. Monolithic, plastic, sterile. The Berlin office of Ag Chemi Europa is all of these things and more. The worst qualities of modern corporate culture all mixed into a toxic stew and sluiced into a single prefab office building. Thankfully, you shouldn't have to stay long according to the intel that your client provided. This should be a simple smash and grab operation, and you've been given the tools to carry it out with a minimum of fuss. The Mark 6 prototype, whatever it is waiting for you on the 25th floor. It is time to go and get it. Let's go. Oh, I forgot about this. Hopefully that goes back into my stash because, Ager, baby, you're gonna get a grenade launcher. Just saying, baby. Well, that's 3. Oh, that's AoE 3. So, yep. You're gonna blow shit up. I loaned it to you. Oh, yeah, I need to sell all that crap. So, yeah. It's pretty awesome. Ooh, Glory has enough room for another weapon slot. Why would she need it? She has a gun, and she has claws. Row, claws. Row. Alright, let's go. How much karma do I have? 6. Ah, I don't care. Okay, Kimi Europa, Administrative Complex After Hours. We have stuff here to look at. We have a medical supplies. Sender stash. Shipping crate. These crates have been. I couldn't. That's what that said. My brain did not read that well. Alright, so I guess we have to go here. Yoink. Is there anything down here? Hello? Oh, it's just elevators. I must go to the elevator and go to the maintenance control first. Come on, click it. After a few moments of sifting through cables, you find a diagnostic connector with the right input to fit the little black box that Air Schmidt gave you. Plug in the box. Slips in the box, a satisfying click, shiny red light. A tiny red light sent in the box begins flashing. After a few seconds, it turns solid yellow and then finally shifts to green. At that instant, all the lights in the garage unit turn off. A few seconds later, the emergency lighting kicks in. If what Schmidt told you was true, you've just killed the main power for most of the building. In theory, the box has also circumvented the security cameras on the building's upper floors. You should be able to intercept the camera feeds by tapping it to an elevator console on the 24th floor. Little handy little thing. All right, team, let's go. Let's rock. Let's kick some tires and lights. Whoa. Without warning, your comlink bursts into static. Someone has established an audio connection to your comlink. A moment later, a deep, sonorous voice speaks into your ear. You recognize it instantly. Your lodge contact, Luke Adair. Selden McFarkles, don't speak, just listen. I have a proposition for you. I understand that your team is currently en route to retrieve a package, the Mark IV prototype, if I'm not mistaken. My associates and I are interested in acquiring the Mark VI. I can read. My associates and I are interested in acquiring the Mark VI for our own studies. We'd like you to deliver the device to us. Once you've acquired the Mark VI, you will proceed back to the garage as planned. There you will find a transport parked beside your client's van. Load the Mark VI into the transport and you'll be rewarded. Air Schmidt will also be dealt with to protect you from reprisal. To accept our offer, simply proceed as instructed and return the prototype to us. Please note that we need the Mark VI in undamaged condition. If it's not in full working order, it's useless to us. As you know, our organization takes good care of its friends, and it will be to your advantage to help us. Good day. The line goes dead with a click. A moment later, the sound of your teammates' comm chatter floods back to your ears. Should I tell them? Would they get angry? You know, we should tell them. Hey, hold up a second. Blitz stops short. What's going on, Chief? Mark VI for themselves, and they're offering us a lot of money to make that happen. I can lie or tell them the truth. You know what? I'm going to tell them the truth. I think I must have misheard you. For a second there, it sounded like you were thinking of stabbing our client in the back for some extra new yen. But that can't be what you said, because you know better than something like that, right? All I'm saying is I got the call. I haven't decided what to do about it yet. I don't know who this mystery contact is, but we need money and we need it fast. I say go for it. Besides, if we piss off this Herr Schmidt, who cares? I mean, we live in Berlin. There's bound to be plenty of other clients out there. We'll worry about it later. For now, let's get on with the run. I don't like anything about this, but by the end of the day, I guess that's your call. Make the right one for all our sakes. Oh, Jaeger. You're so funny. You're so funny. Jaeger indicates a console built into the wall beside the elevator. This looks like the elevator console. The camera feeds should just have been routed here. It only takes a moment to connect your PDA and become immediately visual feeds from all over the building begin to flood in. Yeah, definitely a handy little toy. Now I really want one. Alright, so we have dead people. That's always great. Um. Alright, well, let's go see what's going on with the dead people. Oh. Okay, so we got clear toxic gas from the lab. So we have toxic gas, and that is the laboratory entrance. This must be observation. And so let's go to the observation console and see what we can observe, what we can look at. A warning light strobes up from the console as you approach. Large white letters shriek out against a red background. Warning, toxic containment detected. That kind of gas. So COC, is it I or L? I2? Something 2? Phosgene gas. Hazardous material override engaged. Laboratory entrances locked down. Input command. I don't have biotech. But we need to purge the laboratory air. Access substance library. Connection failed. No network access unavailable. Use direct terminal access and data store. So we need to remember that, the COCI2 or whatever. So let's go ahead and purge the laboratory air. Warning, this action will result in venting contaminants of exterior atmosphere. Level 5 authorization required. Have your Decker forge a level 5 authorization. Authorization accepted. Initiating purge of laboratory atmosphere. The distant whir and powerful fan systems fill the air. Papers and other loose objects within the lab begin to flutter and roll as powerful wind disturbs their rest. Atmosphere purged. No contaminants detected. Disengaging lockdown. So we've purged the air. Now we get to go back in there and see what killed them. Why are they dead? We need to find out. Excuse me. Why are you dead? Hello? You're dead. Wonder why? Scientist lays dead beside a small pile of smashed glass and a number of beakers that have been knocked over. Oh, something tells me that's why. So I can pick stuff up. Combat stem. Ooh, it's a combat stem. Send this to my stash. It's drugs. It's El Dopo. And stash. And let's see what's on the note. On the counter is a note, carefully transcribed in neat handwriting. The paper bears the letterhead of the senior executive, Lennart Stromberg. I'm still waiting for that report. When I said ASAP, I meant I needed it yesterday. Stay until you've completed the test, then leave the report on my desk. The door code is 54139. Do this tonight. I'll expect to see it waiting for me when I arrive tomorrow. You're a dick. Alright, this computer is powered on, but in sleep mode. When the screen comes to life, you find a half-written text file on the screen. The timestamp on the most recent edit tells you that it was written just a few minutes ago. Couldn't sleep last night. Doesn't look like I'm going to sleep tonight either. The last test batch failed. My fault. I got the mixture wrong. Sloppy work, Jensen. I can barely keep my eyes open. Gotta try again, though. No excuses in this office. I despise relying on stimulants, but I've got no choice. Gotta keep going. Progress marches on. Starting a new batch. How's the first pet? Isn't ready to be tested tomorrow. Best not think about that. Gotta concentrate. Remember lab safety. Keep alert. Keep awake. One wrong move could spell disaster. Glancing at the menu, it looks like there are log entries reaching back for 2 weeks. All the entries are attributed to the same author, and none of them appear to be password protected. Let's read the one that was 2 weeks ago. The new formula arrived today. Formula 17, I swear. Whoever names these things have no imagination at all. Formula 17? Honestly? Still, I can't wait to start working with it. From what I've read, every early clinical trials were promising in the extreme. Amazingly potent this stuff, and an increased potency means less frequent injections. And at a lower dosage, there's nothing not to like. Despite my enthusiasm, there's still much to be done. Speeding up absorption rates first on the list, and I have some concerns regarding the subject's immune reactions. Perhaps the formula could be tailored on a patient by patient basis. Last week, tailoring doses to individual patients has worked wonders. The key was taking a gene therapy based approach. They've been using it in medicine for ages, so why not apply the same logic here? So in a nutshell, I've used the subject's own DNA to delude their immune systems to believing that Formula 17 belongs in their bodies. Simple and effective. This approach has helped to increase the formula's absorption rate as well as significantly reducing incidences of rejection. I guess that would be incidences. It is incidences. I have failed you, internet and people. I do not know how to read. Unfortunately, it also rolls out an easily mass-produced product, but I am convinced that the results will justify the additional costs. And yesterday's, we're all gonna die! No. Oh, a week! He wants an entire week? He waits an entire week before telling me that tailoring the mixture is an unacceptable solution, and then he tells me that the trials are to begin tomorrow? I have no time, and Geisbrecht's applying so much pressure that I can barely think. Bastard. Hausserfossers probably threatening him. All of them can rot. Maybe now that Hausserfosser's playing heat the sheets with Geisbrecht's secretary, he'll learn to lighten up. We can only hope. Anyway, I have some new ideas to move forward with the formula. Admittedly, they're far-fetched, possibly even dangerous, but if I don't start producing some results, I get the feeling that it won't be my problem for much longer. Wish me luck, Journal. It's science time. Really? Did he just say it's science time? That is no bueno. You don't say it's science time. So we have some more doors to go through, but what will we find behind the doors? And what is the formula? What's going on here? Something tells me it's more than just a prototype. We will find out next time, friends, on Shadowrun Dragonfall. Till then... I don't know, I thought I saw something weird. It stopped me for a second. Till then, you all take care, and have a good one. And remember, Shelton McFarkles is watching you. He's not.